Hello, we are here at the Red Bull Ring, also known as the Spielberg Ring in Spielberg, Austria, and the reason why we're here is for this. This is the KTM X-Bow GT-XR. Now, so this is the latest, or it will be the latest addition to the KTM range. Production starts early next year, and pricing will start at 284,900 euros plus taxes. So, what exactly is this? It's derived from that, which is the KTM X-Bow GT2 race car, and this is literally a road-going version of this rather extreme looking device. So it actually carries over much of the same fundamentals. So the bodywork, as you can see, is very much the same, only the rear wing being the marked difference. You have this fighter jet style canopy, which lowers and raises, and it's deployed like so. And so it's fully approved. It has EU approval, so it's road registrable in all EU markets, and also for markets such as the Middle East and China, it's been approved there. And so this is a full carbon fiber monocoque chassis, full carbon fiber bodywork, which is I guess a rarity, given that only the likes of Bugatti, Koenigsegg and Pagani have full carbon fiber bodywork, and that's the reason why it weighs 1130 kilos dry weight, 1250 with all fluids on board, full tank of fuel, 96 liter fuel tank, and an 80 kilogram driver. And underneath there sits, we'll just get that open. Under there is basically largely the same engine as you'd find in an Audi RS3. So it's the 5-cylinder 2.5 liter turbocharged unit, but here it's been tweaked to put out 500 horsepower and I think 585 newton meters of torque. It's hooked up to the 7-speed dual clutch gearbox, and so you can have steel discs, as is the case with this car, or carbon fiber, carbon ceramic discs. And so as you can see, it's sort of very rear bias, not only in proportions but also in weight. I think it's 58-42 weight distribution over front and rear axles, so 58 over the rear. Yeah, so we've been out, so it's got pushrod suspension with Sachs dampers all around. So it is very much designed and oriented with track use in mind, but we've been out on a road loop as well. And let's say it's extreme. Noise levels get fairly high once you're past 120, 140 Ks. Ride quality is let's say firm, but not completely bone jarring. So you could, for example, drive it to track days quite comfortably, and then cut loose on the racetrack. And on the track, I have to say it's impressive. Grip levels are extremely high. It stays terrifically flat. Obviously, you've got low weight, low center of gravity, and then that pushrod suspension I alluded to earlier. Could I get you to pop the engine bay? Can you pop the engine bay for me, if you wouldn't mind? Where was I? Yes, so some of the elements that needed to be changed from the race car. You have glass windows, well, they have to be glass in order to be road legal. And coming back here, we can see, thank you, there's the 5-cylinder engine, dual clutch gearbox, all fairly neatly housed. But what's really cool is that you have 160 liters of luggage capacity in there, so it's certainly enough for a weekend away, or if you're going to a track day, you can pop your helmet and all your race gear in there. So as you can see, there's it's very much a race car feel. The seat is fixed, but you have an adjustable pedal box, and the steering wheel, the steering column obviously adjusts out, and yeah, got your paddle shifts there. And what else? So you have various stages. If you pull this lever back to D, it sort of goes into a normal mode, but if you pull it all the way back, then it goes into sports mode. And then you also have an ESP sport setting by this button, which loosens up the electronic safety net, so you get a bit more sideways action, or you can turn ESP completely off. But speaking with the KTM test driver, he said that even he prefers to keep the safety net at least partially on, even when he's setting a quick lap. And so yeah, that's basically the deal. As you can see, very extreme bodywork, and when you're out on the road in this car, it certainly turns heads. There was a kid that we passed earlier on, and his jaw nearly hit the ground. And so yeah, 100 units per year is the build capacity, and pricing, as I said, starts at 284,900 euros plus taxes. So depending on which market you're in will determine the final price, I think. So Europe will be the primary market, but also for the Middle East and China. In the US, it'll be available as a track-only car. And yes, as you can see, this has done some hard work chasing that around the track. Lots of rubber. And it's off. So there you have it, the KTM X-Bow GT-XR. I'll post some onboard footage from my laps earlier on, so you can get an idea of how it goes and how it sounds. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.